The following show contains adult content. It's not our intent to offend anyone, but we want to inform you that if you are a child under the age of 18 or get offended easily, this next show may not be for you. The content, opinions, and subject matter of these shows are solely the choice of your show hosts and their guests, and not those of the Entertainment Network or any affiliated stations. Any comments or inquiries should be directed to those show hosts. Thank you for listening.
Sitting down and designing, where every man in a thinking, what are we gonna be wearing? Yo, I'm a Liverpool MC, you can't test me. Big up the girls inside the party. Let's get down to crazy Jimmy. Big up myself and known as Alfie, the one and only, the Turkish MC.
Always love the clothes of Jimmy.
Bitch, I'm your one I wanna be. Jimmy Star, new celebrity.
We'll take you out to Jimmy Star.
Hello. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's our Halloween show, and man, do we have a fun show for you guys today.
Go to sleep, you little brat. Get out of here. That friggin' kid screams all the time. You heard me? I didn't have my mic up there. Hey, everybody. I'm going to get you.
You totally look like the guy, like Kiefer Sutherland in The Lost Boys. Awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to get you, and I'm going to bite you. Eileen Shapiro, I'm going to bite your nipples. No, she'd love that. Blood, I want blood. How much blood can you give me? You can't give me that much blood. I need lots of blood. Blood, red, hot, juicy, sweet, delicious. Blood. Give me your blood. I'll come to you tonight. And I will bite on your neck. And I will drink your blood.
There we go. All right, everybody. We want to welcome all you guys to the show in the chat room. We got a great show for you today. We're going to actually, in 1 second, we're going to bring on somebody who's just going to come on and talk about a cool event going on Saturday night in Times Square. Real quick, let's just say hi. Eileen Shapiro, Teresa Sabin, Hub Reynolds, Angie Stevenson, Dawn Hinton, Lady Lake, Cindy Lady Lake. I think I saw, who else is in there? I don't know. And if I missed you, I know there's a lot of people coming in now. We got a fun show for you guys today. We're going to have part of the cast of Clown Motel 1 and 2 coming on. And before that, we have Larry Bagby. If you guys are fans of Hocus Pocus, he's from Hocus Pocus, which we have Billy Butcherson behind us from Hocus Pocus. Going to be a lot of fun. Before we do any of those things, though, we're going to bring on a special guest, Chuck Armstrong. So, Chuck, come on.
Come on, Chucky. Come on our show.
You know, I feel like a class, guys. I'm sorry. I should have worn my fangs.
Well, we have enough vampires around here, so fuck off. Fuck off. No more vampires. There's just enough blood to go around. I mean, Eileen Shapiro's got plenty of milk in those tankers. Does she have a lot of blood? I don't know.
You're tough.
So, you guys, this is Chuck Armstrong.
Hey, Chuck Armstrong.
Hey, nice to
You
meet you
actually
guys.
met him. He was at the September 11th event.
I meet everybody, Jimmy. I'm old. I have no memory.
So you guys, Chuck is the CEO of Wonderama TV. It's a television show.
I know
It's been
who
around
he
forever.
Is, of course.
My
daughter dated him, you know.
No, not him. That was a different
not him.
CEO.
My daughter dated Sandy Becker.
Oh, really?
Yes, many years ago. My daughter was very young, and Sandy was a lot older than she. And I said to her, Leslie, you know, it's Sandy Becker. She said, he's okay, but I'm not getting serious with him. So he went off and went out with one of the girls from her beauty pageant, one of the girls in Florida that was a contestant. I think he married her and she got pregnant. I'm not sure. But
anyway,
wow.
so
No,
he's not talking
I
about a
love
kid's show.
No, Sandy Becker used to do that show.
But it's funny because Wonderama, I mean, Sandy Becker was the one that really established it, and then there was Steve Fox, and then Bob McAllister.
And now you.
And now, well, I'm not the host. It's David Osmond. He's much better looking and a much better singer. But we're just so honored to have you guys talk about what we're doing on Halloween Eve in Times Square, the home of New Year's Eve.
So tell everybody.
I wish I were there. I really wish I were there.
Well, you can be. All you have to do
it's virtual. It's virtual.
Oh, no, I don't want to be virtual.
We're going to be live around the globe with UNICEF at 7 p.m. on Saturday night. That's East Coast time. And we're actually trying to tell people this is a cool way to bring meaning to your Halloweening. There's dozens of acts. We've got amazing talent from Anime's X coming, but the whole point, and IHOP's actually doing some scary face pancakes, but the whole point is to let people know that, hey, UNICEF is there. They're helping vaccinate the world. And we just want to celebrate all the people that get behind Trick or Treat for UNICEF, which has been around as long as Wonderama. It started in 1950.
You gotta love it. So tell everybody. So first of all, you guys, it's going to be in Times Square. I don't know what happened to my mic. It's going to be in Times Square.
Too bad. You lose your mic, you lose your voice.
No, it's going to be in Times Square, you guys, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Tell everybody what to expect because it's going to be like 10 stories high.
It's going to be
so
fun.
we're calling it the biggest Halloween parade in history. And when we say big, we mean it because literally this parade will be 10 stories high. We're using the one Times Square billboard, which is where the iconic ball drops from. And we've invited grand marshals from around the country to join us virtually. And we picked 50, and they're going to be featured literally 10 stories high. And we've got cool acts coming. We got Anime's X, I talked about earlier. We got Bootsy Collins, people dancing to his version of the Monster Mash. And there's actually a gal named Mackenzie Brooke who's going to be debuting her new single to her 11 million TikTok followers, as well as everybody we broadcast to. But you guys, you should be there at least. I mean, come on, you're already dressed up. Come back.
Well, this is Sunday, right?
Yeah, Saturday night.
If you think I'm staying in this until Saturday night, you're nuts.
So wait, and tell people, how do they actually go to watch the event?
All right, so it's pretty easy. You can come to WonderamaTV.com or any of the UNICEF sites around the globe for UNICEF USA or any of their partner sites will have a link, and it's free, and it's literally an hour and a half of fun and excitement, and we're really blessed to be there. And Times Square is back and better than ever, and the folks at the Times Square Alliance have been amazing in helping us put this out. And this is a great year for us to relaunch Trick or Treat for UNICEF because, you know, now they've had to go virtual. In the old days, they would give you the little box that you collect money in, and this is a way for people to know how they can get involved in their hometown.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Wish I were really in Times Square because I'm from New York, from Brooklyn, and I miss New York, and I love New York.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, well, she's a good. You married a good woman. If she's from Brooklyn, she's a good woman. She married beneath herself. If you're not from Brooklyn,
we know that.
Where are you from? Where are you from?
I'm from Plymouth, Massachusetts.
She married definitely beneath her status.
So I root for all the wrong teams.
No.
So wait a sec. Look behind him, you guys. So Chuck's got, how many Emmys do you have? 7?
Well, as you can tell now, they'll give them to anybody, right?
Yeah.
But, there are quite a few. But, you know, the bottom line is it's all about trying to create content. We're all going to be dead at some point, so it'd be nice to do something that maybe would help people.
Right.
And so what I really like about Wonderama is it's the ability for us to allow folks to have that discovery engine that really wasn't out there in television, and also to be hip, but not make mom and dad the foil for a joke. So what we're really excited about with this is not only are people going to have fun, but it also gives them, you know, a little bit of something to think about this Halloween season, and why really none of us are safe until all of us are.
I love it. So here's the lowdown, you guys. It's Wonderama TV. It's the biggest Halloween parade in history, October 30th. Virtual event celebrating Trick or Treat for UNICEF. It's at 7 p.m. Eastern time. You go to WonderamaTV.com. It'll be 10 stories tall in Times Square. Many people who've been on our show are actually performing. Arrow Rose, Anime's X, April Rose Gabrielli. It's hosted.
She's my cousin, April Rose Gabrielli.
It's hosted by David Osmond, you guys, and co-hosted by Coco and Breezy Dotson, I think. Are they going to be there? They're all really big. David Osmond, you guys, is member of the illustrious, everybody knows, Osmond family. He's a great performer. And we want everybody to tune in because we're trying to get millions and millions of people tuning in to watch this parade.
And can I do this before I go, guys?
Yes.
First time caller, long time listener. All right, I feel better now.
So you guys,
but I just want to say something.
What?
Everyone, we've been cooped up, we've been tortured, we've been depressed. Now it's time to kick all those chains off of you. Go to this event. Either go on your whatever,
Virtually.
on your
Virtually,
phone or
you know, you
what,
can come
or
and
just
see
go in person, dress up and walk in the parade. You could be an actor for an evening. You can perform in the parade as a vampire or Frankenstein or whatever you want. But I would suggest go. You deserve some fun. You've been through hell and back, folks. Go have a good time.
And it's WonderamatV.com to get all the info.
All right, and thank you guys. It's an honor.
All right,
Oh,
Chuck. We'll
pleasure.
see you.
It's a
We'll see.
pleasure,
We'll
Chuck.
see you. We'll
And the
see you
next-
on the big
and
screen.
the next
All right,
time,
I'll
next,
trade
the
you
ne-
one of these for Sandy
no,
Pepper
no.
story.
The next time you get an Enema Award, I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right, Chuck. Thank you so much, and everybody, please support it. It's
Bye,
going to be a
Chuck.
lot of fun.
Bye,
Also,
Chuck.
we got lots of people joining us in the chat room. What's up, B. Claudia is in the chat room. Don Hinton has joined us. Eileen is in the chat room. Boomer Mays, I forgot Boomer Mays before, is in the chat room. And it's going to be a lot of fun, you guys. So our next guest will be coming on
Wait,
soon.
hey, Eileen Shapiro, if I had a guitar now, I bet you'd be in love with me. Because I look like the weird rock stars that you like. Actually, I look like Adam Ant after a facelift.
I look like a gayer Vincent Price.
A gay Vincent Price is good. No gay was intended. It's just that you have a fag face. And it happened that way.
Look
You
at those eyebrows, though. Like
No,
I look like
vampire. You're supposed to look like a vamp. I should have.
everybody liked it, though.
Well, wipe the eyebrows off.
No,
The
Backpack John joined us too. Hey, Backpack John.
the eyebrows make you look evil and vicious, like you really are.
But I'm not evil and
Yes, you
vicious.
are. We're showing your true personality.
They
right?
love it.
Right, Eileen? He's evil and vicious.
They love it, though. They love it, and they say we look great. Oh, thank you. B. Claudia said she shared Wonderama TV on Facebook. That's awesome.
Good for you, B. She's so
You guys,
good.
it's going to be a lot of fun. They have like grand marshals that they picked from kids, are going to be the grand marshals, and they picked them from like every state. And it's going to be really a big thing. And Wonderama TV has been around forever, and they do all kinds of really fun
Yep.
things.
And Eileen Shapiro was supposed to be in the parade. She was going to be the big floats. But they were
It's a kid's show.
But they were
little kids.
No, they were afraid that she would knock down lampposts and break through store windows if she turned to the right or the left too quickly. So her floats, they kicked her off the parade.
So anyway, hang on, fix this guy. We got to fix this Billy Butcherson.
Well, take him down if he's going to cover my name, you homo
He's
fruit.
not covering your name, but it fell down. There we go.
That's my new
We want
nickname for
everybody to
him,
see
homo fruit. Did you ever eat a homo fruit?
Oh, Eileen says she's got to go watch one of her kids play football. Have a great Halloween.
You always run out of our show, Eileen.
She came on to see Chuck.
Right. Bye-bye, Eileen.
Eileen, we love you. We'll see you soon.
Maybe.
All right, so let's do a quick commercial since we might not be able to do it later. So you guys, you can listen to the Jimmy Star Show, and we want to thank everybody. Last week's show got like 4 million something plays, so we appreciate it. You can hear us on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, TuneIn, Pandora, Amazon Prime, and SoundCloud.
Who was on last week that we got 4.5 million?
Marcel and the whole
Marcel.
gang.
Blind. That's good.
So we're going to welcome now, you guys, our first guest of the day. We have 4 of them coming on. Our first guest his name is Larry Bagby, and we're going to welcome on to the show right now. I got to put on glasses. Hey, what's up, Larry? How you
What's
doing?
going on? How are you?
We're terrific, and we don't normally look like this, but it's our Halloween show, and now the witch is coming to get you.
Oh, goodness.
Coming to get you, you little teeny weeny meeny me. Man, I heard that you have 2 inches, and I love 2 inches because I'm a very tight old lady.
That's very sweet of you.
Okay, so listen, call me.
He's very familiar with witches.
Call me. Were you married to one?
No.
Well,
Go back.
we can talk about that later.
Get rid of that witch. That witch wants your body. She wants to do you. What are we going to do?
She's amazing. I don't mind it.
Well,
There
she's
you
an
go.
ugly old bitch, but she's got a lot of teeth. You have to watch out.
So, Larry, let me
Is she a
introduce you.
biter?
I hope not.
Yeah.
So now we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, everybody. Actor, country music singer,
Yay!
superstar. He's done all kinds of fabulous things. Larry Bagby, hello and welcome to the show.
Hello. Thank you, guys. Love the enthusiasm.
We got to have fun.
Welcome
So
to
this
our
is my
crazy
cool,
show.
outrageous man about town co-host, Mr. Ron Russell.
Hi, Ron.
Everybody knows me. You don't have to introduce me. Just go to Macy's bathroom, in the men's room. My phone number's all over the stall walls.
Jesus.
Oh, that's how we met.
If you want a good time, call Ron Russell, and there's my phone number right next to the glory
You
hole.
get like a 20% off at Macy's.
Right.
Yeah.
My name is right next to the glory hole.
Oh,
So we have a chat room filled with people. Please say hi to everybody in the chat room.
hello, people.
So you guys listen up. So you know Larry from some of his stuff. He's actually in my favorite Halloween movie of all time. We just watched it 2 nights ago. So he plays Ice, you guys, in Hocus Pocus, Ernie, but like he goes by Ice in Hocus
That's
Pocus,
right.
and he's kind of like the bully guy in it. And not kind of, he and Tobias Jelinek
Are
are
you
the
the
bully
one that
guys.
stole the kid's sneakers?
Yeah, he is.
That's it. Yeah.
You son of a bitch. Give that friggin' kid back his sneakers, you no good lowlife. What are you doing in a nice town like Halloween Town, you pervert?
That's our second favorite Halloween, family movie is Halloween Town. So that's it. And I don't know if you can see
he's in
this.
Hocus Pocus. What was it like working with Bette Midler?
It was very intimidating, to be honest
I heard
with
she's
you.
tough. I heard she's tough.
Well, she was good to the kids, but it's still you hear those stories and then you just don't want to tread over any don't look her in the eye, I guess is what they say, right?
I hate that Hollywood.
So hang on.
But she was great. She really was great.
So look behind us. Do you see this? This is Billy Butcherson.
Oh, nice. Yes, I do.
I got it from my birthday, and we were actually at a party with Doug Jones 2 weeks ago.
I saw those pictures. I was just looking through the website,
and he's actually been on our show too many years ago.
Dougie's the best.
Yeah, he's fabulous. Oh no, there goes our witch.
We
It's falling.
we have a three-way with that doll.
Oh, fantastic.
So I want to give you some. We're going to talk a little bit about Hocus Pocus, but I want to talk about some other
I
stuff.
love Hocus Pocus. What's it talk about? They're filming again. Are you in the new one?
It doesn't look like we're going to be in the new one. I believe, I don't know if I should say this, but I believe Doug is a part of it. I don't know if he mentioned that to you, but
No, Doug has to be because he was the main.
He was one of her ex-lover, right?
Right. Well,
but I think Danny, who played Thora Birch, I believe she's a part of it, and the 3 main witches. That's all we know at this point.
Well, I hope they bring you in. You guys
Thank
in.
you.
I see that you guys have been doing a lot of stuff at Comic Cons. I saw you guys are doing like a show. I think tomorrow night. You and Tobias and Doug maybe.
Yeah,
and,
we're doing an interview on this horror con or something.
I think that's just
and
fun.
then we're going. We just got back from the San Antonio, the big Texas Comic Con, and that was a lot of fun.
I think that people love you because you've been in so many cool things, and I want to brag a little for you. First of all,
thank you.
So you guys, not only was he in Hocus Pocus, which I'm sure probably
I have
people
to tell everybody, since you keep mentioning Hocus Pocus, if you have not seen it, see it. It's probably one of the best Halloween movies ever made.
for families.
Oh, awesome.
Families, and it's a wonderful story. And Bette Midler is outrageous, and Sarah Jessica Parker is in it playing a witch
And Kathy Najimy.
who does something with her mouth that nobody else can. And the story is fabulous, and the photography is beautiful, the color is beautiful, and it's so Halloween. It puts you in a total Halloween mood. And this no good dirty bag of
Look
crap
at this.
that we have here.
He's got a Sanderson's bed and breakfast shirt on. I love
It
it.
says, "Children stay free."
Yeah.
Anyway, he's the guy that stole the sneakers off the kid on the bicycle.
Yeah, what
So
kind
when-
of sneakers you got there, Ron? What are you wearing? What you got?
No, I'm barefoot. So wait a minute.
I'll cut your feet off.
Wait, when you see him on the screen, stand up and yell, "Boo! Boo!"
Yeah.
He's no good.
Until he's in the
Yeah.
cage, and then they're crying, which I love.
That's right. Hey, check this out. I just got this, and I know you're not supposed to wear your own swag, but check this out. You see that?
Oh yeah, this is ice. Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
That's great. What do you mean you're not supposed to wear your own swag?
It's kind of, it's kind of tooting your own horn. I'm not
Actually,
trying to.
I'm wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a shirt that says Jimmy Star on it because I used to be a clothing designer. So you're good. Don't worry.
You know
so
what?
we
You didn't get
switched.
where you got not having something, right? So now show it off. Flaunt
thank
it.
you.
You got it. Flaunt it.
So you guys, here's some of the stuff you guys have seen. Seen Larry in besides Hocus Pocus. First of all, I want to bring up Airborne because believe it or not, Airborne is one of my favorite 80s movies. I have it on DVD. I have it on VHS even.
Oh my gosh! Well, that's did it even come out on anything after VHS?
I don't know if it did or not. I always watch it on VHS, but it has a lot of people in it who now are hugely famous. Jack Black, Seth Green, Shane McDermott, Jacob Vargas. I thought it was like you guys. It's a rollerblading movie about rollerblading.
It was so fun, man. I got to go to Cincinnati for a couple weeks and just hang out with a bunch of cool kids. Those guys are all really fun people.
Freaking loved it. Then you guys, he's in the Academy Award 5-time. Got 5 Academy Award nominations. Walk the Line. That's the chronicle of Johnny Cash's life with huge people. Joaquin Phoenix, Robert Patrick, Reese Witherspoon, Jennifer Goodwin. I don't know. It has everybody in it, and so that's a huge thing. I'm sure people probably know you the most, right? For Walk the Line, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and Hocus Pocus. Are those probably
That's
your
right. Yeah,
3?
Definitely. Yeah, those.
You got
those
some
are
pretty good titles there,
true
kiddo.
films. Thank you. Well, I feel very fortunate to have been a part of these films. You know how it is. You never know what you're doing, and most of these projects, believe it or not, were all kind of like taking a chance. They were more independent. Even Walk the Line really didn't have the budget that it should have had, and then Hocus Pocus was up against a huge film like Jurassic Park when it opened, and it opened in July, you know what I mean? And Buffy was a weird movie that turned into this weird series that became it's really about the fans because the industry didn't take to any of these movies right away.
I love it because we've had Christy Swanson on. We had Christy Swanson on the show.
Yeah, but the buzz that I hear around the world actually is everybody was rooting for a 3. Hocus Pocus 2. Hocus Pocus 2. And when they announced they were filming it, the media went nuts. So that's a great big fan base. Huge fan base. Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how this thing turns out. I'm really surprised that Kenny Ortega's not directing this second one. Because he was a huge part of why that movie was so successful. Because his choreography background, his ability to work with kids and bring out the best in all of us. And the movie's it is like a musical almost. So I hope they captured the same essence. And I think David Kirshner, the producer, he knows what he's doing, but I hope he brings us all back at least for a cameo.
I have a question though.
I want to just say something. I wonder if Sarah Jessica Parker is going to be looked at as a witch and not as Carrie from Sex and the City. She was afraid of that no matter where she goes or what she does, she will be Carrie. So now, is it Carrie on a broom or is it the witch on a broom?
I think it'll be because she's so good in it. She's my favorite of the 3 witches.
It's Sex on a Stick.
I love that. Sex on a Stick.
That's for you, Ron.
Oh, that's great. I have to use that. Thank you.
Hey, I got to tell you, she, in the movie, I had a huge crush on her. I mean, I'm 18 years old. She's beautiful, and I think I had just seen her in Honeymoon in Vegas. Of course, married to Matthew Broderick, Ferris Bueller. So we were all kind of so stunned to be hanging out. And she was very nice. But we're up there in the cages, and you can imagine the view that I had. And she's poking me with a stick. This doesn't get much better. And I'm getting paid.
You had a good cleavage view because her knockers were hanging out. In that
Do you have a Funko Pop? Does Ice have a Funko Pop?
No, man. We would love.
We need to start a campaign to get you guys a Funko Pop.
You guys could be the ones to get it going.
Because I have the Sanderson sisters one, and I have all kinds of stuff. I have the black. I have all kinds. Anything. Every year, Spirit Halloween comes out with something new. Yeah, every year they come out with something new, and I get it because I'm just such a big fan. It's funny because I had never seen the movie until I met Ron. We just celebrated our 10-year anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary, guys.
Yeah, well, I'm in a lot of horror movies, but I've never played what I am now. I would love to play a vampire or something, scary and spooky. And you know what they tell me? And this is very conceited and very narcissistic, but they tell me you're too pretty.
But you can't tell by now.
I said I'm 81 fucking years old. What's pretty about an 81-year-old man? Give me a break.
Hey man, you've aged well. You know what I mean?
No, let me play a vampire. Look how gory and ugly I look. I could be scary in a movie.
So you guys,
wait. My question comes: do you want to play something outrageously scary in a movie?
Yeah, I would love to. I've played a lot of like bullies and tough guys. I guess.
No.
But,
I mean monster-like.
Yeah, I would love that.
Spooky stuff.
I don't know if I'd want to do like a series where you have to put makeup on. Like I know Doug is a saint because he's a great actor, but he's played all these roles where the makeup process is intense and it wears on him. I know that we've talked about it.
But after a while, it becomes second nature.
Part of it, sure.
You do the like I was doing on the boards for many years, impersonating Jane Russell, believe it or not, in drag. I had a comedy act, and I would have to put makeup on whenever I worked. And after a while, it was like you sit there talking to people, you put the makeup, and you don't even know you're doing it.
Oh,
but it is nice to wash it off.
So wait, I want to go. So I want to brag a little bit more for you too, but I had a question and I just forgot it. I had
because you're
fart.
old.
I know I'm old. Oh, so where do you live? Where do you actually live?
Okay, so Los Angeles is where I primarily grew up. I grew up in Thousand Oaks, California.
Oh, I love Thousand Oaks. I lived in Simi Valley.
Oh, okay. I just was living there recently, and unfortunately, we lost my dad in October to COVID.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
That was the scariest thing that's happened to me in my life. And so we're trying to help my mom out. They were married, over 50 years, and
good for them.
But
it's
best
tough.
friends, So
now wait, hang on. You said your dad died from COVID? No.
Yeah.
He did?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Did he have an illness?
He had an underlying cancer thing he was dealing with.
That's what seems to be doing it.
And the way that it was, his immune system was definitely not in great shape. So once he
had he had the shots?
No, not yet. That wasn't available.
Before shots.
Yeah, so that was back in October last year. So we just had his year anniversary, and what was kind of cool about, even though it was tough. Anyway, I should at least answer the question. I'm just moved back to St. George, Utah, to be with my mom, and we're selling the house there. And right now we're up in the Provo, Orem, near Salt Lake, Park City, and then I'm just gonna see how everything goes. And she's close to all my other siblings, and the grandkids are all up here. So it'll be great, and then I can go back to LA, or I'm considering Nashville.
Nashville's fun
too. What was your family Mormons?
Yes, grew up Mormon. Yep.
Yeah, that's right.
I actually even served a mission back when I was just after Hocus Pocus. I went to Argentina for 2 years.
Wow!
So now I know why you're shy when I do my risque joke.
Hey, I'm hanging in there, man.
No, you're
doing great.
You shunned down, and I thought there was something peculiar about it because you look like a wild son of a bitch.
Believe me, I've got that side to me. We're all.
So I want to say,
we're all human beings.
I'm going to put you on I produce a lot of films, and now that we know you, I'm going to put you on a list of people that we could maybe do stuff with.
And I'd like to work with.
And when you come back to LA, I'm also a publicist. I work with a lot of famous people, and so we get invited to a lot of red carpet stuff. So I'm always looking for people to invite. So we'd love to have you come to that stuff.
Yeah,
so
come back to LA. What the hell are you going to do in Utah?
So you guys, I'm going to brag a little bit more
kids.
real quick. So, yeah, there you go. Besides Walk the Line, you guys, okay, he was in Forever Strong with Sean Ferris, Gary Cole, Sean Astin, Penn Badgley, Neil McDonough, and Ariel Cabell, who she's been on our show. Some of the TV shows you guys have seen him in, Mr. Belvedere, 30-something, Saved by the Bell, The New Class, The Wonder Years, Getting By, Married with Children, a bunch of episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Jag, CSI, Malcolm in the Middle, ER, Ray Donovan, 911, Dwight in Shining Armor. He has a bunch of other films too, but
you better get back to LA, buddy,
because I wanted to be able to talk about. So not only you guys is he
you have some
cool actor,
some working resume. Come home Come
You
to
know,
LA and go back to work.
when
With that
you
resume,
start-
they'll hire you any minute.
Well, thank you. Yeah, when you're 12 years old, that's just time in the business, man. I'm 47 now, so I've been doing it a long time.
And
but
how
I-
big
I
are
still
you
love it.
actually? How big are you actually? Like you're a bully and everything, but like on screen, everybody looks different. Like we met Stephen Lang and he's like 5'5" or something. You
Yeah,
know?
no,
Stephen
I'm
was
pretty big.
5'8", 5'9", 10.
I'm sick, just about 6'2", and I'm weighing in at about 240.
Oh yeah, so you actually
I'm
are a big
I'm
dude.
a big dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to mess with me in a bar just based on my weight.
Oh, I wouldn't mess with anybody anyway.
Yeah.
I don't mess with people. I would just shoot them.
Yeah, Ron always plays a mobster or a
I'm
police.
always a gangster in every
That's awesome,
movie.
man. You got
Or I play a priest or a minister.
Ooh.
Figure that one out. How the producers see me, as a minister or as a Brooklyn Mafia killer. I don't get it.
works.
But I don't understand it. They're so opposite.
Yeah.
Don't you ever
isn't
find
it-
that when they give you a role, you say, "Why did they
Absolutely.
think of you?"
Yep, that's happened. I played a nice guy and the guy next door, but then I play a killer, before. So
Yeah,
I love
But
it.
funny how they
it's a
see
fine
us.
line, though, right? The
Yep.
comedy and drama is kind of the
Yep. Yep.
walks
So-
the line.
So here's actually, so I want to tell. So you're a country music singer, and you're actually really good. You're really really good, and I know a lot. I got named. My partner and I, Eileen Shapiro, we got named the best music publicist in the United States. So we hear people all day long.
Oh, excuse
You're really-
me.
you're
talk
really-
talk about rubbing your back.
You're really good. And so how did you get into the whole I now I'm going to start singing country music?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll try to make this brief. Do you guys have about 40 minutes?
No. But we're going to play a song in a minute.
Okay. So in a nutshell, when I did the movie Walk the Line,
Yep.
it
Johnny
was kind
Cash
of
movie.
it was perfect. It was a perfect transition because I didn't really grow up listening to country music. I knew a little bit of Johnny Cash, but I was a big Elvis fan. I knew all about Sun Studios. I loved all that rockabilly. And I grew up really on the Beatles. That's what my dad loved, and he played music. And so we kind of grew up. And then I was in Los Angeles, so hip hop and Boyz II Men, and
All
that music, right? So I booked the movie Walk the Line, and I had to learn all these Johnny Cash songs, and I really fell in love with his music. And then all these actors, or they were mostly musicians that could act on that film. So I kind of caught the bug because they all had like record deals, Tyler Hilton, Waylon Payne, who played Jerry Lee, and they brought in all these great musicians. So when I got back from doing Walk the Line, I was asked to come and audition for Nashville Star, which was like the American
Yeah.
Idol.
We had a bunch of people from that show on our show.
Oh, did you? Okay, so
Yeah.
I ended up randomly, I went to the audition in LA at Saddle Ranch at Universal, right? And I sang Country Roads, which was kind of the only country song I think I could sing at the time. And I somehow ended up in the top 50 in Nashville. And 2 weeks after that, I ended up doing a voiceover for a show on Cold Case.
Yep.
Where it was about a country singer. It was all Tim McGraw's music, but there was one song that I sang that was written by this Mike Stenson, and people loved it. And so my voice and country music, it really connected, and so I kind of started leaning in that direction.
I love it.
And I kind of I've kind of got that like I've been smoking and drinking my whole life voice.
Yeah,
it's kind of an outlaw sounding voice. I wouldn't say it's pretty, but it's clear.
So do me a favor, say hi to everybody in the chat room because everybody loves you. So say hi to everybody.
Hi
in the chat room.
everybody. I love you guys too. Thank you.
They're putting up all kinds of links and stuff. So what we're gonna do, you guys. So we have to play Where Do I Belong because they wouldn't let me play the videos from another TV show.
No problem, man. Thank you for playing anything.
So what we're gonna do is I want you to actually announce it, like say who you are and this is your video, and then Roxy, she's our engineer in Florida. She's gonna play it for us, and then we'll come back and talk about it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So this song was actually written by a dear friend of mine, who was the bass player for Eddie Money and.
Oh, I met him.
Did you? He's great. He's like a comedian too, isn't he?
Yeah.
And he also played with Air Supply and toured
They were
with
on
them.
our show.
Oh, are you serious? Anyway, small world. Don lives in Westlake Village, California, where I grew up, and my dad met him because my dad was an insurance salesman, and Don had a studio, and he said, "Can you help my son?" And Don said, "What does your son do?" And he said he's a singer actor, and I went in, and Don and I started working together, and this was one of the songs we collaborated on and put a video together. It's not released officially, but you can go to my website to check out all the other music.
There you go. Tell everybody what your website is real quick.
It's just my name, LarryBagby.com, BAGBY.
All
and
right.
my Instagram's the same, Twitter, Larry Bagby.
All right, perfect. So go ahead,
Jimmy,
Roxy.
hang on a second.
Oh,
Don't we have a friend called Larry Bagley?
Bagby.
The guy who did the exercising commercial with the bicycle?
No, Larry. It's not Bagby. It's something else.
No,
it's close to that, though.
Bagley.
Anyway, this is Bagby. So, Roxy, let's hit it, everybody. This is Larry Bagby. Where do I belong?
Thank you.
I've been wandering up and down the streets of LA. People passing by, I got nothing to say. Just these crazy thoughts running through my mind. I feel like I've been trying to keep to myself. Yes, it's time to realize that I need a little help. I'm getting so tired from running blind. I could blame it on a woman on my ADD, but this time I'm gonna point the finger at me. So where do I belong? With my dream of making music and singing my country songs. Sometimes I feel weak, sometimes I feel strong. So where do I belong? Just another tough luck story or an overnight success. Which road I'm gonna take is anybody's guess. Here I go again, caught up in the blues, searching for the peace that sets a man free. One of these days I'll find it's all up to me. So where do I belong? With my dream of making music and singing my country songs. Where do I belong? Sometimes I feel so weak, sometimes I feel strong. Where do I belong? With my dream
So Larry, attention.
I'm sorry, I was listening to something else. My bad.
Attention. I have two things to say. You got better looking with age,
Oh,
and
thank
you have a good voice. And I love the song. It's very good. You actually can sing.
Thank you very much.
And you really got much more. When you were a kid, you weren't that good looking. Now you're really handsome
Well,
as an
thank
older
you.
guy. No, you've come into
appreciate
your
that.
own musically and visually.
Well, thank you so much.
I think so too. I want to tell everybody. So you guys, that video was done in 2012, you guys. So that's like a long time ago. He has new music out, but he doesn't have a music video for it. And
I've got
videos.
coming out with a director friend of mine that directed Forever Strong.
There you go.
Yeah,
And
Ryan
we'll
Little.
play that too when it comes out. Also, do me a favor. Say hi to B. Claudia. She's in Germany.
B. Claudia, what is going on? Have
She
a
says-
brat for me, huh?
She says she's going to take. She's going to send. She works with a bunch of radio stations, and so she's going to send the song and see
Oh.
if she can get the country radio stations to play it.
Thank you, B. Claudia. I see you right here. I like your hair too.
Yeah, she's fabulous. You gotta love it. So country music. So what are some of the other? Because like you had given me 2 or 3 other songs, and how do people hear those songs?
I'm on all the music platforms, Apple Music, Spotify. You can go to my website, and there's ways to. You can go on YouTube to listen. But I just released a compilation disc of kind of all of my favorites and some of the fans' favorite songs. There's 18 tracks on it.
Oh wow!
And it kind of covers, since I began doing the music thing around the time Walk the Line came out is when I released my first independent album.
I love it. I think it's fabulous.
And you know something? I don't like your beard. Get your beard off. You're too good.
Oh, you
No,
think
I-
so?
I like
Yeah,
the beard.
No, I don't. He's not. I saw him in the video. He's handsome without the
Well,
beard.
thank you.
The
Yeah,
beard-
I usually grow the
is-
beard just to define a jawline.
No beard. No beard.
to
Clean
define the
shaven.
jawline.
No,
I think it looks
So it
good.
doesn't
No,
get
no.
lost,
That's good.
Well,
That's
thank you.
But
That's 'cause
I've got a beard
Jimmy
too,
has
though.
a beard. I liked him on the video, clean shaven. You could see how good looking he is. With the beard, he looks like a wolf man.
Yeah, maybe Jack. What's his
Wolfman
name?
Jack. Wolfman
Yeah.
Jack. Oh, you do look a little bit like Wolfman Jack, actually.
Or,
so let's do some hypotheticals.
Okay.
So because you've already worked with a lot of really cool people, like if you could, like a male and female that you haven't had an opportunity to work with, who would you like to work with? And if you could have ever been in any movie in history, what movie would you have liked to have been in?
Okay. Female actress. I was just talking to my mom about this, so it must be real. Angelina Jolie.
Oh,
She's the best looking woman I've ever seen in my life. I think
she grew up in my house. She's my daughter Deirdre's friend since kindergarten. And I watched her
Unbelievable.
grow. And I always tell everybody, everything on Angie is real. Her boobs, her lips, her
She's
butt.
gorgeous.
There's
Like
nothing
she's just.
fake.
It's a God's perfect woman.
And she's
Wait.
and she's as good as she looks
Did-
inside. She's kind, loving, and I love Angie.
I
Did you
tell her
ever
I
see-
love her too.
Did you ever
No, I
see the
didn't.
movie Hackers?
No, was she in that one?
Yes, that's like one of her first big movies. It's my favorite of all her
I'll have
movies.
to go back.
And
I'll
it's,
watch
and
it.
she's got super short hair, and she's super smoking gorgeous in it. And it's
Oh.
about computer hackers. It's a really good film. Everybody should watch it. It's an '80s film, but it's really good. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the woman.
That's
Who's
the
man?
woman. Probably it would have to maybe be Harrison Ford.
Oh, that's a good
um,
one.
And probably the role that I would have loved to have played, I think, is Indiana Jones, something like
There
that.
you go.
Would have been a
Nobody's
lot of
ever
fun.
picked. That's a good one.
Harrison
Thank you.
Ford's a nice guy. We were in New York City. My daughter was 10 years old. They were shooting, and they were shooting in front of a pet store, and all the kids were looking at the dogs in the window. And some crew came by and said, "Get out of here! Get these kids out of here!" Blah, blah. And I went over to Harrison. I said, "Harrison, this is your movie. Don't let them talk to the kids that way. They want to see the puppies." And he looked at me. He said, "You're right." And he went over and he yelled at that crew guy, and he said, "Let the kids look at the dogs. We can shoot in 5 minutes."
Wow.
So Harrison Ford is a cool guy in my book.
Good. So I picked some good ones then.
Yeah, you pick good ones, and nobody's.
Two really
I'm
good
just
ones.
so happy that you didn't pick. Who's the one that everybody picks? Meryl Streep.
Meryl
Everybody
Streep,
always picks
you
Meryl
know.
Streep, and I'm like, no, come on.
I mean, she's not the best actress. She's one of the best actresses, but she's not Betty Davis that they all carry on about. Anyway,
One of my favorite comedic lines I heard. I think it was during the Emmys, or it may have been the Oscars, but some of the SNL girls got up and they said, Meryl Streep's even good in the flu. It doesn't matter what she's doing. She's good when she's sick.
Actually, B. Claudia and Diane and everybody says too. They love the beard. Dawn loves the beard. Everybody like a lot of people love the beard.
That's because the beard is fashionable, and everybody and their mother's got a beard. I'm so sick of looking at beards.
My mom hasn't grown a beard. Not
well,
that
they will.
Not one she would be happy to talk about.
Wait till Vogue magazine has models with beards.
Yeah, good point.
All the women will.
Right.
They'll overdo the testosterone to grow beards.
And that's when I'll go back to no beard.
I will never have a beard. I'm clean shaven because, you got what it takes. Show it off.
I have a question then. So when you did Forever Strong, was Sean Ferris cool? Like he's one person I would like to get on the show. I'm a big fan of like his movies.
Yeah, he was great. He was great, man. We enjoyed working with that whole crew. I've really enjoyed. I've been very impressed with Penn Badgley's career. I've been watching that and that's incredible. It's so intense. But he's a class act. And Neil, how do you say his last name? McDonough.
Neil McDonough. Hang on, I wrote it down. I always forget.
Dude, great.
McDonough.
Yeah, he was great, and also because I was one of the coaches, so I got to work close with Gary Carr.
Yes. It's a good movie, though. One thing I have to say is about the movies that you have. They're really like a lot of the movies are my kind of movies that I actually just happen to like a lot. Like I don't know if that Airborne was like a hit or not, but I love that movie. I've seen it like 50 times.
Yeah, it's fun, right? It's a good unique movie about. I don't know that there's any other rollerblading movies,
So then.
Also, did you guys ever see Saints and Soldiers?
No, I didn't.
That's another film that I think you would enjoy. I don't know if you guys if you're into the war films, but it takes place in World War II during the Battle of the Bulge. But the director that did Forever Strong, I worked with him first on Saints and Soldiers, and it's a really good film. It won or got nominated for Spirit Awards. And
I love it.
Check it out. I think you'll enjoy that too.
So everybody, listen, you got to follow Larry. So it's LarryBagby.com, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
LarryBagby.com. You guys definitely, anybody in the world who has not seen Hocus Pocus, it'll probably be on 5 times between now and Sunday.
Yeah, just go to Freeform or Disney Plus every day.
And you get an added bonus because Bette Midler sings. I put a spell on you. I cast a spell on you.
I put a spell
on you, and it's a fabulous number the way she does it.
So good. Yeah.
And it really is. It's if you haven't seen it, especially if you have kids, it's probably the best family Halloween movie ever. And the next one after that is Halloween Town with Debbie Reynolds. And but everybody should really see it. Also see all these things. Support his music. He's an indie artist, so indie artists always need support. He doesn't have a label paying him to do stuff. So support his music. Download his music. Follow him on Instagram. Also Larry Bagby. That's how I met him. He's super nice. I basically watched Hocus Pocus and I looked up everybody and went on Instagram and followed everybody. And
that's so cool, man. I love Instagram and social media for that because we're able to communicate direct and it doesn't get lost in the shuffle. We're trying to find who the rep is and where they're at. It's
I hate
send
that.
them a message.
The only one or two, and most people come on because we get so many downloads and stuff, and we got nominated for an Emmy. I mean, we've been up there, even though our show is extremely wild and fun.
In the beginning, we would have to seduce our guests practically, give him a cookie to come on. Now they're calling us, so it's the other way around. Now we have very important, famous people calling Jimmy, saying, "Hey, listen, I'd like to come on."
CBS calls us all the time, wants us to put people on and stuff.
That's
so
awesome.
It's fun. So we're not a traditional show,
we
but
have
it's
somebody
fun.
that was interested in doing a reality show, and I talked Jimmy out of it because I felt at my age I couldn't do a reality show. Too much work. They're always in your house and following.
He's 81. He doesn't look like it because you saw our Instagram pictures.
No,
he doesn't look like it. He looks fabulous.
But physically, it's difficult. And I really can't work 16 hours a day like I used to when I was young.
Yeah.
So we turned that down, but we're doing well. And so
Yeah.
are you. And you
Thank
have to come
you.
back to LA so we could see you in more movies.
Let's do it. We'll
absolutely.
go hang out at some parties.
We'll hang out. I'll get you. Well,
Absolutely.
you probably you don't need me to get you invited, but if you don't know about them, I can get you invited. And
That'd be awesome.
we do go to a lot of fun Oscar parties and stuff, so it'll be fun. And we'll stay in touch. We've got each other's contact, and now we have each other's Instagram. But we want to thank you for coming on the show. Everybody, please support Larry and all he's doing. Follow him in social media, and definitely you got to see Hocus Pocus because it's just such a great movie.
And I sincerely hope that you don't go around stealing sneakers.
Well, that's the dark side of me that I'll talk to you about later.
Yeah,
I'm a sneaker stealer. Hey, I did want to add. Early on, when I got on Facebook and we were building on the wrong platform as far as once they hit 5,000 with your personal page. Nobody, you can't accept anybody else. So
right.
I just want to mention, if you want to follow me on Facebook, so I don't have to not add you, which I want to, is just go to Larry Bagby Music on Facebook, and you can follow.
I'll do that too.
That way, because otherwise people think, oh, I sent him a request and he didn't respond. I'm like, I just don't know how to do it.
Well,
So you guys go to Larry Bagby Music on
Wait,
Facebook.
don't you review your Facebook people? The ones that no longer are with you, get rid of.
No,
This is why
I
you have
know
rules
it's
and
weird.
rules.
What's weird though is I go through and I'm like, I know them because I've just been. A lot of them are just people over the years, that I have friends or family friends.
You know what? I went through mine and 3 dead people, good friends that were mine that were dead. I never removed them, and they were there.
Oh, there's 3 new slots. So I'll go through and find the dead people.
So you guys follow Larry Bagby Music, and you can also follow the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, because we've got like 30-something thousand fans or whatever on the page. I guess fans and friends. So join it. But Larry, we want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you guys.
We support
You guys
all
are
you do. We had a great
wonderful.
time, and we'll stay in touch. And if you need anything, let us know, and we'll bring you back. If you got something coming out, let me know, and we'll bring you back.
I
And
love
have a fun Halloween.
Oh yeah, have a fun
you
Halloween.
too. You guys have a great Halloween.
And go get Mom and take Mom back to LA so she could party a little.
And
Okay.
tell mom we said hello.
Yep.
I'll make sure she wears a beard next time.
There
Well,
you go.
definitely. So this way people will say you look alike.
That's right.
All right.
Just like your mother.
Thanks a lot, Larry. Bye bye.
Thank you guys.
Take care, Larry.
Have a
Hey,
great-
everybody, wasn't that
Bye
awesome?
now.
Absolutely. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, chat room, you guys loved him. Thanks. Now we're going to bring on our next guest. We're going to go rocking and rolling through here. Our next guest, I don't think we've actually ever had Johnny Perotti on the show before, but let's bring him on. Is he there, Roxy? What's up?
What's going on? My God, look
Oh,
at you.
he look like a good one. He look nice and plump. He look delicious. I could cook him. I could have a feast. 30 or 40 people to dine on him. Oh, what is his name, this person that comes into my castle?
Johnny Perotti.
Oh, Johnny Perotti.
Is it Perotti or Perotti?
It's Perotti.
He's right.
It's
They just,
Perotti.
And in
when they came over
Italian-
here, they change everything, of course.
And
so.
in
Yeah,
Italian,
him too.
Perotti means broken wheel in Italian. Una Perotti.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Broken wheel.
So now, everybody, we want to welcome to the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell, superstar Johnny Perotti. Welcome to the show.
What type blood
Thanks,
are
thanks.
What type blood are you?
Naples,
What are you?
Napoli.
No, blood, baby. I'm interested in your blood.
I don't know.
Do you
Gravy.
have blood? Do you have,
Gravy.
Pasta sauce.
do you have blood?
So
I
it's
got
so
some
funny.
blood.
There you go.
So I see you in a movie, and you are a clown called Hammy. I like a ham. Do you taste like a ham?
We can find out.
Don't be shy with me. I'm going to fuck you over. I will.
So
talk
hang
to
on.
you.
Okay.
No, don't shut up, maricon. Mariconetta, shut up.
So Johnny, we got to so you guys, we know Johnny. He's not a guest come. I mean, he's never been on the show, but we actually know him. We were just with him on Saturday night, so he knows Ron and he knows I. We have a chat room full of people. Say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everybody, how you doing?
And Diane Repetto's in there. Make sure you say hi to Diane because she joined us for our last guest. A lot of people joined us. Artist Miss Kim, Boomer Mays, everybody joined us. It's going to be a lot of fun. So you guys, we met Johnny originally at the first screening of the first Clown Motel.
He was disgusting in it.
He's the funniest, greatest character ever in it. He's
He's
really
a perverted clown.
It's really, really good.
Did you ever see a perverted clown? You got to see him as Hammy. He was a riot. He's my favorite clown, by the way, in Clown Motel 1.
And, yes. Oh, he's in 2 too.
He's in 2 also.
But you're better in 1. 'Cause
Yeah.
You get to like
well,
do
they gave him
disgusting things.
They gave him a dirty role. Then they killed it. They made him out to be a clean clown in 2. Are you going to be in 3?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Yeah, I am too. General Milan is coming back to kill the clowns.
Yay. So, Johnny, besides being an actor, you guys, he's the founder of Grave House Productions. He does a lot of paranormal stuff, which maybe you can tell us a little bit about for people. Because, we have our own paranormal comic that we actually did.
Yeah.
He's been featured on the Travel Channel shows, My Paranormal Nightmare, Paranormal Crossroads Live, and Ghost Detectives. And when one of the first times I met him, when they did the screening at that big house that everybody was staying in the house or whatever, you were telling me about your paranormal stuff. So tell us a little bit about it, just so people know a little bit about it, that you're not just an actor.
Yeah, I actually started out doing paranormal. That's kind of how I got into acting. But I was on a team in Buffalo, New York called Paranormal Crossroads Live. We had a live interactive show where we basically would just carry cameras around and you'd go right with us live. There was no editing, no anything. You saw it just as we saw it, usually better than we saw it because I couldn't see shit.
I love it. And you're still doing the paranormal stuff.
Yeah, now that I moved out to Vegas, I'm trying to, revamp it on my own, but it's taking me a little bit longer. It's a little harder to get into places out here.
Absolutely.
What made you move to Vegas?
Sick of the cold weather and sick of New
LA
York.
is where you should be, where the work is.
Yeah, but I can't afford that.
No, there's other parts of LA out where it's not so expensive.
We live in Palm Springs.
I mean, that's too far. But you could live in other parts of town outside of LA where it's
right now, though, Las Vegas is like where everybody's starting to go. Like a lot of stuff getting done in Las Vegas now. The Mahal brothers shoot a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot more movies here, and the cost of living, it's pretty cheap compared to New York. And like my apartment's probably the same price I would have had in New York, except for I have 10 more amenities here than I would ever had there.
Yeah, you gotta love it, and the weather's good because we don't like the cold weather either.
No, it has the same weather as Palm Springs, hot as hell in the summer.
Well, I don't
What
like it
are you doing
either.
about that cough? We talked about it. You feeling any better?
No, not at all. I just had a cough drop before I came on this, but it's not helping.
But what did the doctor say? A lung infection should be gone by now.
They said I had pneumonia, and it's been like over a month and a half.
Oh, you didn't tell me you had pneumonia.
Yeah, I don't think they know if I have pneumonia. They don't seem to be too competent out here when it comes to medical.
No, that's not good.
Ron says that too, though. That's freaking funny. So you guys, Johnny,
I hope you feel better really soon.
So you guys, Johnny is in Clown Motel 1 and Clown Motel 2. He's also in the upcoming Compatible, which Ron and I have a little thing in that one too.
Was Compatible the one that we were
in the bed? Yeah,
that's got to be a riot. I can't wait to see Compatible.
And then I went on your IMDb. You're going to be in the new Clowny movie, it looks like. But then there's something, I don't know.
I'm in Clowny also.
I don't know what it is, but what's pig squeals and cornmeal?
Well, I don't really have too much information on it either, but that was Scoops and Mischief. I guess they were working on creating a movie, and they asked me to play that role. But
that's funny. Maybe they did
that's
that.
Really, all I know.
Maybe they did that because you were Hammy in Clown Motel. Which everybody, if you haven't seen the first Clown Motel, you have to see it. We're gonna play the trailer for it. Are you in the trailer for the first Clown Motel?
Depending on which one it is, I think I am.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play it for everybody to see it, because you literally you stole the show, you stole the whole movie from me. I thought you were so amazing in it.
Well, of course, me with my perverted mind, I loved it.
And we're not telling you guys what he does because you got to watch the movie.
I love
to see
anything
it.
that's off color and risque. You know why? Because we think it, but nobody's got the balls to do it. Hammy did it and made us all laugh because we laughed at what we thought.
Fucking hilarious.
If you understand what I'm saying.
So also you guys can follow Johnny on Instagram. He's at Johnny _Perotti, Perotti _official. He's a lot of times only there for like 2 or 3 days a month because he always gets banned on Facebook and Instagram. But he's really cool when you catch him on. And if you didn't get,
I just got let out. I got let out of Facebook jail 2 days ago.
Yeah,
You'll be back.
which I think is so hilarious. So what we're gonna do, Roxy, you got the Clown Motel trailer, right? So Johnny, how about you introduce it? You introduce the trailer. Roxy's gonna play it, and then we'll come back and talk. Yes,
All
trailer
right.
1, Roxy. Trailer 1.
So here is the Clown Motel trailer. I think I'm in this one. So enjoy.
What's going on up there? What in the hell?
Look at that cemetery, bro.
What the hell is a cemetery doing out here all the way in the middle of nowhere, though?
We've been driving around in circles for hours. We're just trying to find a way back to the main highway.
There's one room. I say we get the key and check in.
What's up with Maketcha? You're bleeding. I need to leave now.
You think I did this?
Whether or not there are supernatural things going on here, I am going to get this on film. The Tonopah Cemetery, where lost souls wait to be released.
Where do they keep coming from?
Killing someone.
Hey.
No, Bagby was not in that one.
Yeah,
Just
we
a
missed-
little bit.
Artist
Not the main scene.
Artist Miss Kim says Johnny and I drive the RV in Clown Motel too. Well, I rode shotgun. That was fun. So she's in there. It's a fun show. You guys, this is really a fun movie. Tony Moran, he's the original Michael Myers. Ari Lehman is the original Jason. And Martin Kleba is the little person who's in all the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. So it's a really fun cast. You really have to see it if you see it for nothing else but to go see it for Hammy.
And go see it because I'm in it.
No, you're not in the first one.
Oh, first one. No. Second one.
So Kim, who just wrote her little thing there. It's her birthday today.
Oh,
so
happy
we tell her
birthday
happy
to
birthday
you.
to Kim.
Happy
I told her I was
birthday,
going to
Kim.
do the show naked, but I decided to put a shirt on at least.
Hey, Kim, happy birthday, everybody. That's super nice. Kim is super fabulous. We love her. She's in the chat room every week. She's really fun. And
Oh yeah, I think I did her on Facebook. Didn't I wish you happy birthday on Facebook this morning?
probably I did.
I think I did.
You gotta love it. So what are some of your favorite horror movies? Do you have a bunch of favorite horror movies? Do you like horror movies? I know you're in them, but do you like them?
Yeah. Halloween was what really got me started. That's what my mom kind of used to play when we were younger. I was always scared of Michael Myers because it seemed like Jason was always unstoppable or just showed up and killed people. Michael Myers always walked slowly like a normal person. That always scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, because he never runs, but he always gets his target.
Yeah, every time.
So did you see the new one? I have not seen it yet.
Yeah,
Did you see the new one? Okay, there's a lot of controversy. You either liked it or you didn't. Which way did you?
Oh, I liked it.
Okay, I like the last one. I like the last one that but this one I haven't seen yet. I will see it eventually, but I haven't seen it yet.
A lot of kills and a lot more gory, bloody stuff. It was pretty good on that part, just because they did it very well. It wasn't just very bloody. The effects and graphics of how they did it were pretty legit.
I love it. All right, so I think it's just fun. I think the whole thing's just
I don't
fun.
like blood and gore.
I know he doesn't like it, even though he makes all the horror movies. He never gets killed in them, where you see it.
Nope.
So far, he doesn't really like that too much. So hold on. Now we're gonna bring on Joseph Kelly. Kelly, come on in.
He's coming in.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, it is the sergeant. I see you. Very nice.
Hey, that's my hat.
I see
I'm
you
also
very
a stand.
proud.
You didn't notice.
Stole my hat.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to kill you tonight. And then I'm going to eat you. But I'm going to give your dick to somebody else to eat because I don't want everybody's mouth on my dick, on your dick.
What a pig.
I'm going to kill you, Josie Kelly.
What's up, everybody? Now we're welcoming director
Well-
Joseph Kelly. Actually, director, actor, he does everything, you guys. Producer.
And soon
Writer.
soon to be dead from the blood. The blood I'm going to take from you. You don't understand me. I'm going to cut you on the neck. I'm going to drink you dry.
That's bad.
And then I'm going to be stoned out of my mind because the alcohol content in your blood is got to be 2,000.
Yeah, from this weekend.
Hey, Joey, how you doing, baby?
Hey, good. I'm back. I just had to post that on our fan page quick. So, yep, people know. And now I'm opening it to you guys.
Hey, good. So welcome. You already know Johnny Perotti because he's like Hammy in your films.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah, he looks familiar.
he looks familiar because you have his hat that you just had his hat a second ago.
right.
And then you've got a chat room full of people. So say hi to everybody in the chat room.
Hey, everyone. I know Johnny beat me to it, but happy birthday, Dawn, also. I told her I'd give her a shout out as well. And,
Okay,
hope
cool.
Everyone's doing good.
Oh, yeah, they all love you. Anyway, everybody's saying you. Joe is so talented. What's up, Joe? Hello. Yay, Joe. Yes, time for my shout out, Dawn just said. It's a lot of fun. So, all right. So, you guys, Saturday night, we went and saw in Lake Elsinore, we went and saw Clown Motel 2, another screening. Johnny was there. Joseph was there. In a little while, Dave Bailey's coming on. He was also there. Mark Hoadley from the film was there. Who else was there? There was a lot of fun people, you guys.
Everybody was
Lillian Mortis was there. We had a really good time, and I wanted to give a shout out to Kimmy because I had never met Kimmy before, and Kimmy hosted the event, and she was fabulous. She was so much fun, and she's gorgeous, and we loved meeting her. And she's what a great supporter of everything that you guys got going on. So thank you, Kimmy.
And we didn't get home till 3 a.m. And look what I look like. I lost sleep. If I don't get 8 hours sleep, I look terrible.
So let's do some bragging, a little bit of bragging too. So you guys, Joe Kelly, besides being a writer, director, producer of the Clown Motel 1 and 2 and the first Clown Motel, he's also got a bunch of other films coming out, Compatible, Appetite for Sin, Volpe's. Is that you too, Volpe's? I think I saw it on your IMDb, but
I think I'm just one of the producers, a low producer on that. I just funded a little bit, but nothing major.
Okay, well, but you guys,
when is Compatible coming out? I'm dying to see it.
So we're actually trying to get a Valentine release since it's like a dating website movie, horror website. So trying for February for a release, for distribution at least, for a premiere, then distribution. All these films probably be coming out in the spring.
Because we did about 6 different takes on that, Jimmy and I, and I'm hoping you used the really dirty one I did.
I hope you used one of them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did. My dirty one was very classic.
So you guys, though, not only has Joseph done all these things, but he's also a stand-in for John Cena in the Bumblebee movie, you guys, which is very cool. Like, is John Cena nice?
Yeah, he's nice. It's funny because I knew his brother 10 years before, and I didn't even know he's related to John Cena. But yeah, he's a really humble guy, great guy, and good to talk to.
And then, you guys, he plays a band roadie in A Star Is Born, and if you watch the movie, you can actually see him standing next to Lady Gaga, like in the film, which I love the film. Ron hated the film. And
because I love the original with Barbara Streisand.
Which isn't the original. There's another one before that.
Yeah, but that one was really corny. The one with Frederick March. I didn't care for that one. I think Streisand did a brilliant job in The Star Is Born.
And he's also a Tommy Knocker in Night of the Tommy Knockers, and we've had a ton of these people on our show. So other people that are in Night of the Tommy Knockers, that's a Mahal Brothers show, right?
That is, yep. I was one of the killers in that, and I'm also going to be executive producer. First time mentioned this on Bermuda Island, the one they're shooting shortly.
Oh, that's fabulous. So you guys in Night of the Tommy Knockers, we have Tom Sizemore, Richard Grieco, Robert Donovan, Jessica Morris, who we just met at Sadie's birthday party a couple weeks ago. She's fabulous. Robert Lasardo and Ben Stauber. And then Clown Motel 2, which is making its festival run right now. You're going someplace this weekend, right? And that'll be coming out sometime next year, you guys.
Yeah, definitely. Idaho, we're going. And yeah, pretty much just private screenings right now. We might do festivals next year.
That's right.
Believe it or not, I've got people asking me when is Clown 2 when could we see Clown 2?
Yeah, a lot of people are asking us now.
And I said, I don't know. It's up to John Kelly to get it out there.
And the new edit is really good. I want to tell you, like it's really good.
It's better.
It came
than
out
the
really
first.
good than the first one.
Was too long.
Yeah, we cut 13 minutes off.
And my scenes, of course, were glorious. And the movie, I made the movie. If I was not in that movie, it would have never gone anywhere.
Well, we want Hammy like fucking some stuff back in the next one.
That's it.
Right, Joe? Right?
Third one, for Thanksgiving, we'll get a turkey. In there.
But you know something? Wait,
for Thanksgiving.
You know something? More is not necessarily good. It was shocking in the first movie. If you keep doing it, you're gonna be numb. Leave it alone.
No, you can find something else to have.
Yeah, let him do something else because
like a car tire or something.
what he did use it for a cock ring. What he did in the first movie
have to be a big tire.
Yeah, well,
they're all.
Well, we're Italian, right, Johnny? Meanwhile, I think my hair's falling
They're
out.
all saying Hammy is a superstar.
Oh my God, my hair fell out.
Oh.
It's itching the shit
chat room
out
is
of
saying
me.
Hammy's a superstar, so we gotta love it. So here's what we're gonna do. I want everybody to see the trailer for Clown Motel 2. This time we're gonna let Joseph Kelly introduce the trailer, and then you introduce it, and then Roxy, when he gets done introducing it, go ahead and play it for everybody so they can see it.
All right, guys. Director Joseph Kelly here. This is Clown Motel 2 trailer coming out in the spring 2022. Hope you enjoy.
Yay.
It's been 6 months. Why didn't you find me yet? Where are you, Joe?
We are looking for Sergeant Kelly.
Yeah. It's me, General Milan. Just received new information on Brooke.
So we got a team?
The best.
I feel an entity has entered.
Okay, squad, the outside perimeter is clear.
You have lost me 3 souls. Bring me back those souls while we find the cure.
What kind of sick society wants a human sacrifice?
If we can connect to base, we should be able to see what's going on.
Bring me a pure soul tonight!
We lost him.
It's time to kill! 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 All hail, angel of darkness!
Let the transformation begin.
You said the rebirth of their world is every 50 years. And it's 50.
You humans, you don't understand our world. Bye-bye!
The clowns will rise in blood tonight!
Shitty day, clown. Fucking got stranded on the side of the road, got waterboarded. Sergeant Slaughter shows up and he's like, "Hey, did you bang my wife?" "Well, you fucking right, I banged your wife."
I fucking love Dietrich at the end of that so much. It's so much fun.
Well, I'm in this film, starring in this film, and I really was not wanting to do the film when I read the script, and I said to Joseph, I don't like vulgarity of any kind. I never use it, and I never listen to it. And I thought it should be a little more religious and a little cleaner and, more heavenly. And Joseph Kelly said, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Next one we'll do Christian base,
What, babe?
Next one we'll do Christian base. Catholic.
Yeah. The last one. So did you see?
Next time we're going to do those bite bits. What the fuck are they called? Bit bites?
Did you see who Diane? I think it was Diane just wrote up there like how her favorite part of the movie is when Hammy tries to hide behind the pole.
Yeah, no, that's funny.
Which is absolutely hilarious.
Clown 2 is a fun film. I keep saying to everybody, those of you who like horror will get horror. Those of you who like camp will get a campy film. Those of you who just enjoy seeing crazy stuff, they're going to enjoy it. So there's something for everybody. And I strongly suggest that you see the film. You know, even though you have to see it because I'm in it. My performance is outstanding. I mean, how could you miss
Teresa
it?
Saban said she thought you were great.
Oh, I'm fabulous. I'm getting an Academy Award for it. I'm going to pull that movie out of the toilet and bring it up to Hollywood stars. I mean, I'm just fabulous. I'm also very modest.
Yeah.
But anyway, Joseph Kelly, I think you're outstanding in everything you do. You grab stuff and you make it happen. And I really admire you for doing what you do so well. And you produce so many things. You get funded, you get out there, and you get red carpets with parties after. I think you're just one of Hollywood's biggest and best. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah, thank you so much. And, it's everyone involved, too. I mean, Clown Motel, too. We had, all you guys. You guys were great. All three of you were in it. And 100 other people to make this happen. And it's one big family, I guess you would say.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah.
And it's fun.
In spite of crap happens in our industry, we rise above it all and we give a good movie and a good performance. You got to deal with the shit too.
So real quick, Joseph, because we're gonna bring Dave on too,
Davey!
in a minute. But what are some of your favorite like horror franchises? Like besides, I know you're actually a horror fan because everything you do is horror. So what are some of your favorite horror franchises?
I think my first movie was The Ring. So, I grew up on that. I didn't grow up till I was 12, 13 watching horror films. But then I got into Friday the 13th. And after that, Michael Myers. Not too much into Freddy, but I still have to watch all of them. So, but mostly.
I love Freddy. But I like Pinhead. I'm big into Hellraiser a lot. Mostly because I met Clive Barker one time and he was the coolest guy ever to meet. So it was a lot of fun, but I like all the different franchises and I like the torture porn stuff. So I like Saw a lot.
Torture porn?
Yeah.
What the fuck is torture porn?
It's like movies where like Saw.
Like Hostel?
Hostel, yeah.
Is that like
I love Hostel.
Like the Ugly Worm movie?
Actually, I thought the first Hostel was great. I thought the second Hostel was okay, except for that when she let the dog bite the guy's dick off. I didn't like that. Because that just seemed painful. And then the third one I thought was shit. By the time they get to the third one, if the writing's not good, they're really not good. But we know that Clown Motel 3 will be really good. Yes.
I would like to see, Joe do like Alice in Wonderland movie.
With horror people. That's a good idea, actually.
Alice in Wonderland. And all those things turn into clowns. And I'm really disappointed in you, Johnny, that you didn't come on as a clown. Here, Jimmy and I are sitting looking like two schmucks all painted up. And you guys came on washed-faced. And I advertised on Facebook. I said, tune into our show with the evil, wicked, killer clowns. What clowns?
Well, Joe's not a clown. Only Johnny.
I could have did it. I didn't know.
Well, Dave's not coming in and making.
No, because Dave's at work. So Dave's coming in from work. We're going to bring him in now.
So here, Jimmy and I sit like two morons all made up.
That's okay. We look fabulous.
Hey, so Joe, what do you think?
Great. You look great.
Joe, what do you think? Wait, 1 minute, Dave. Joe, what do you think of me if I could play a vampire, a horrible, ugly shit? I'd love it. No, I really would. I look good. I could scare you. I could scare people. Yeah. Anyway,
I love it. So now you guys we're bringing on. We call
Davey,
him. We call him Dave, but he's actually David W. Bailey, also known as Golden Ager in Clown Motel 1 and 2. Hey, Dave, welcome to the show.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
But to me, he will always be Davey, my little boy. I took him under my wing like my son. I teach him right from wrong. Stay away from those cheesy tramps. Don't gamble. Don't drink. I teach him all the right stuff. Right, Davey? Find yourself a nice girl, get married, have a couple of kids, live in the country, and die of boredom.
I would love to move to the country eventually after having, another 20, 30 years of partying and hanging out on the red carpet. Like Cincinnati countryside would be the greatest. My grandparents grew up in Illinois, so it's like, I got country in me.
Yeah, well, we have good times at all the red carpets. I have country in me also. I was born and raised in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that's country. That's real country. So real quick, Dave, say hi to everybody in the chat room, and then say hi to Diane.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Diane. Who all's in the chat room? I can't see it from where I'm at.
Don Hinton, Teresa
Hey, Don.
Sabin.
Hey, Teresa.
Diane. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of people, but it's not going fast enough for me to see it, and I can't scroll back
and
up.
all you girls out there, you got to see Davey without a shirt. He is lifting weights and he's getting a body like Superman. He is going to be the hottest thing in Hollywood. And I know all of you nice girls, not cheesy low-life tramp cheating bitches. We don't want those kind of whores. We don't want those ugly little fucking whores that think they're Jean Harlow. We want nice girls. Nice girls.
Absolutely. And he is, you guys. He's starting to kind of look kind of like Nicolas Cage. You kind of got that Nicolas
He looks
Cage,
good. He's
body
looking good,
going.
girls. He's looking good.
So we want to congratulate Dave first before we talk about Clown Motel 2. You guys, Dave has a brand new short. It's just coming out. It's called The Stitcher. We haven't seen it yet, but I've seen the poster, and I guess Dave is the Stitcher, starring Aubrey Trujillo, who we love, Chris Calhoun, and Diane, who's in the chat room. Diane.
Yay, Diane.
So give everybody a little lowdown real quick on The Stitcher, so that way we can help promote it.
So basically, in February, Jerry, Aubrey, and I were kind of hanging out. I had so much going on. I had to hand over the Obscura footage to them, and we're just kind of sitting and we're talking. We're like I told him I had this little idea, and so it's basically a week and a half later we had shot at a house in the Hollywood Hills that a friend that Joe and I have. She's a bartender at the bar, and she was like, "Hey, I want to shoot something in this house." And there's a couple different deaths that have happened in the house. So it's they were trying to push and get it famous. And then I had the idea through the pandemic. Some people say it's a little political, but it wasn't really for me. It was just kind of from a horror perspective. I was like, well, what if there was an entity that forced you to wear your COVID mask if you weren't wearing it, And then I was like, well, what if he had followers? And then I was like, well, what if he sewed it onto you? So that's what the Stitcher is. If you don't wear your COVID
So you sew on a
mask.
fucking COVID mask?
Did you sew one on Biden? and the vice president too? Keep her mouth shut.
So anyway, wait. So I didn't know that that's what it's about. And you're the Stitcher, right? You play the Stitcher because in the poster, you're in the poster.
Do you do like a lock stitch?
An
embroidery
you'll have to watch it to find
Oh,
out.
I won't watch that movie.
Oh, it's a short. It's a short.
Oh, I won't watch it.
Oh, I'll
because
totally watch it.
I can't bear the fact of anybody putting stitches in the face.
You know what? Did you guys ever see the movie Strangeland with Dee Snider when he does that?
I did.
Awesome.
I did a long time ago, and actually, it's kind of funny. Back then, that movie was kind of based on something that my boss in Cincinnati and I wrote a similar story. It was called LOL, and it was basically everybody on the internet in chat rooms trying to figure out who the killer was. And so when I saw Strangeland, I was like, "Oh man, that's kind of very similar to our movie."
It's a great
but
movie.
I do remember all those stitches up there. That
shit
gross.
freaks me
I
out.
mean, seriously, when I see a needle going through skin with thread, I cringe. I can't look at it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It really fucks. It fucks me up.
Oh, and I just watched.
I've never had a facelift because of that reason.
I just
no,
watched.
seriously.
I just watched the last.
I'm speaking, maricon. Listen, when they give you a facelift, they shoot staples in your body, in your face, and they sew it. I mean, come on. Are you sewing masks on people? That's
Wasn't
disgusting.
somebody stapling stuff to somebody at our party this weekend?
Yeah, they were stapling dollar bills to Lillian Mortis, you guys. Lillian was our guest 2 weeks ago. She was fun. I actually just watched The Last House on the Left, and in that, the girl when she's getting even. I think it was Last House on the Left. No, not Last House on the Left. What was the other one? What's the other one that's like Last House on the Left? Anyway, she puts the guy down and puts honey on him and hits, and then she stitches his eyes shut so the crows can come and eat the honey and peck his eyes out.
I can't believe
Oh my
it.
gosh.
I will never watch that.
And that shit's freaking awesome. I love watching that shit. Anyway, so now Dave's got the Stitcher. So it's going to go to film festivals and stuff. So eventually we're going to see it, right?
Yeah, I just went to one in Illinois over the weekend that my cousin actually went and repped us. And I've got it out to 30 different places. So hopefully soon there'll be one that's in LA and close that we can all, cast and crew and everybody can go see it.
Oh, absolutely. I totally want to
Now,
see it.
anybody out there that's in the biz that has money who wants to invest in a good movie, Call Dave. He has written a script that is absolutely superb. It's probably one of the best scripts I have read in a long time of this kind of movie. These killer, knock them off, chop them up shit. It's a great movie. Of course, I'm in it. I play a father to my girlfriend, who I'm in love with secretly. I have a secret crush on Angie Stevenson. She is so beautiful. Oh my God!
Everybody
I look
thinks she's.
at her. I
Nobody
look
cannot
at her
think she's
and
beautiful.
and sweet and adorable. Like I wrote on Facebook, if I were 40 years younger and straight, I would go to bed with her in a minute.
Everybody's saying congratulations too, Dave.
And
just
then
so
everybody
you know.
else, so would we at my table. Remember, Joe? But anyway, all the guys agreed. Angie Stevenson is probably one of the most glamorous, sexy ladies today in the movies. And she's a decent woman and a kind girl and a sweetie pie.
And she's in Clown Motel too, also.
Yeah,
right?
she's
in Clown Motel too.
The funny part is we're doing the pool table scene, and she's standing right next to me with her knockers practically in my face. And I thought to myself, I said, listen, I'm a general, I'm a man. If this woman is talking, I'm going to stare at her boobs while she's delivering her speech. And I did, because it made it real. What guy wouldn't look at them when they're right in your eyeball? I mean, give me a break.
Gotta love it. So
Joseph Kelly loved
I'd like
it.
to add, Ron had to turn his head a little bit for them to be there, and it's hilarious.
Well, I didn't want my
there you go, Dave.
I didn't want my eye to be poked out, and Joseph Kelly was hyperventilating, so we had a little bit.
Nice.
When Joe saw her, she's a super gal. I love her.
So wait, so how did Hammy get involved in Clown Motel?
Wait, is she in our chat room now?
No.
Wasn't she earlier?
No.
She just left because of that.
So how did you guys meet Johnny Perotti to play Hammy? Like, how did Hammy get involved?
I met Johnny at the Upstate New York Horror Film Festival, probably our third year running or so, about 5-6 years ago. Then he says, 2 years later, I'm making Clown Motel. Hey, do you have a role for me? I'm like, are you sure? Yeah, put me in anything. I'll do anything. I'm like, okay, we could do this.
Yeah, I was actually doing.
Never say that to Joe.
Yeah, I'll do anything.
You see what wound up happening.
Yeah.
I was actually doing a presentation on the paranormal at the horror festival for him and Rob. And then, we became friends, and I was like, you got to put me in this movie. And he's like, oh, yeah, you'd probably be a good Hammy. I was like, oh, absolutely. I had no idea what kind of shit I got into.
The best Hammy. I want to say something on a personal note to Joseph Kelly. For those of you out there, I want you to know this man is probably one of the greatest fathers. I respect him, and I love him more for what he does with his son, because I was a single parent also. I raised 2 daughters alone, and I know how hard it is to be there for them and to be the dads that we are. And I'm going to tell Joe again, you get back what you put in. And your son is just the most charming little gentleman, and you're doing a brilliant job, Joseph. Now, if some lovely lady out there wants to be the wife, the mother to this child, Joseph Kelly's available. He's a single
guy. Thank you so much
guy.
for that, Ron.
Why you don't want to you don't want to get married one day? Steady pussy. I mean, instead of going hunting for pussy, it's pussy every night. It's nice.
I was actually told that once you get married, they hold out more.
They do. They do. My wife, when I would go upstairs to go to bed.
No, not me. His real wife.
No, my wife, when I was married, she turned the light out and pretend she was sleeping.
That's fucking hilarious.
And that's when I said to myself, "Fuck you, I'm going gay."
So here's one thing too. I want to give some props to David Bailey too. I have to give props to everybody.
Dave is a good guy.
Dave's a good guy, but you guys, I don't know if a lot of people know, if you go to his IMDb, because I've never been to his IMDb until today. I knew he was an editor. And he's like an editor on like Rel Television, you guys, like really great things. He does a lot of really big shows. He's worked with a lot of really big shows. Editor, assistant editor. I mean, like you've really done like a lot. So when people come to you to edit, I mean, you've actually got a career editing. Like a really good one, and so I want to give you props for that, because I don't think anybody knows that.
Didn't he edit Clown?
Yes,
I did.
Clown 1 and 2, right, or just 1?
Yeah, Clown 1 and 2. I actually, with the Stitcher, I was kind of in between working too many jobs, and actually Joe Lujan edited that one for me, and it was really nice because it was just fun to see what the whole culmination of what it was, but through somebody else's eyes. But yeah, right now I'm finishing off the 2 shows. I'm actually working 2 shows. I'm finishing off Chrissy's Court, and the other one I'm working on is Project Runway, which I can't talk about any of it except to say that I'm working on them.
I hate that shit that you can't talk about it. But Dave, let's talk about your script. What is, I hate I hate the title of the movie because I can't remember it, and I don't think people will remember it. So I'm going to kind of give him an argument.
It's Italian.
Yeah, I know, but I speak Italian, but nobody else does.
Johnny probably does. Johnny, do you speak Italian?
Yeah, mangia, mangia, mangia.
Yeah, he's got it.
That means in Italian, that means eat, eat, eat. But seriously, Dave, what is the name of your movie?
It's Thankless. That's what it is. That's the American translation.
Right.
And what's the Italian word?
Ingrata.
Ingrata.
So ungrateful, basically.
Ingrata.
I love it.
I like Thankless better. Ingrata is going to be a little, whatever you want. But the script is good. You don't want to tell us about it because
don't tell us
somebody
about
might
it.
steal it.
No. But I was,
But I got to say something about the
depending on the budget. Like Johnny and I were actually talking about, we could go to Puerto Rico and shoot. We get a big enough budget.
Let's do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well.
So you guys,
I like the switch and twist in this movie, by the way, folks. It really blows you away when you suddenly realize what's happening. I freaked out when I read it. I thought, wow.
Actually, they love the Ingrata
and
title.
I think Sadie Katz is a daughter of mine.
Yes, Sadie actually read it in like 2.5 hours.
She loved it. She told me. Sadie loved it. She told me that she's the one that told me, Ron, read his script. It's really good. And I read it, and it really is good. And then I think Sherry Davis is my other daughter.
Yes.
So
no, she's the one that's involved with the affair.
Yeah, well, we won't say that. Okay.
Yeah, you can't say any of that.
And
we can't say any of that.
But is Angie Stevenson is in it, no?
Well, she wasn't until you mentioned her, but now I'm probably going to have to put her in. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Let her play the woman I sleep with.
Yeah, right. So
naked. A naked scene with Angie. We're both naked in bed.
Dave's got Ingrata, and he's got his new movie.
Joe
Stitcher.
likes that. Joe lights up when I talk dirty sex. Look at Joe. He's such a perv. He's a pervert.
Joe Kelly's got a new. Joe Kelly's got.
You're a lady killer pervert.
Besides all Joe's films that are going to be coming out next year, he's also going to be in pre-production for Clowny coming up soon.
Right.
And Johnny's going to be in Clowny, I think, right? Am I right? I saw it on IMDb, so I'm just assuming.
Am I in Clowny? I don't know.
Yeah, you were a counselor.
And
Angie Stevenson was actually the teacher.
Another
and
role.
Angie Stevenson's a teacher.
No way, you're kidding me.
Yeah, she's a hot teacher.
Oh, can I throw her on the desk and make out with her?
Yeah, with the ruler,
No, I'm doing that. I'm doing that in this movie.
No, can I
Joe did you a solid there, Ron.
No, really. Am I in the scene with Angie?
I might be crossing, yeah.
So wait a second. So
what's
the whole thing with clowns? Like you have like an obsession with clowns, Joe?
He was kidnapped by a clown
No,
when he was
it's
a
going to
kid.
branch off. I got after Clowny, I got No, and actually no, because the first Clown Motel, it hit so good, overseas, top 14 box office Turkey and all that, so might as well build on it. So I told Dave too, after Clown Motel 3, I'm pretty much done. I might do a prequel, but way down the line, and I'm going to switch genres and do some westerns.
I'm no longer allowed in Turkey now.
Let me give you.
I told Joe that.
Joe.
I told Joe that I would cut Clown Motel 3 for free if I could potentially, if we could make just a Golden Age movie. So we're still talking about that. Maybe.
I would love a Golden Age movie because you're awesome.
I have a script for.
But him has to be in it.
I have a script for Joe. I play a vampire coming over the border illegally, and I drink all the blood of the other people that are coming over the border, and now they're all dying. So Biden is yelling, "Get that vampire because he's killing all the people I brought into the country to do the work that the white people don't want to do."
That sounds familiar.
It's a good movie, right?
Yeah, and if we were on Facebook, we'd all be kicked off, right?
And then we could have Donald Trump come out with a big sword, and he's the vampire killer, and he becomes the hero.
Teresa
Except
says,
for
Biden,
Biden,
you need to be the star.
Biden would probably call you Frankenstein instead of Dracula. So.
Oh shit, that shit's fucking funny. I love it. So okay, so Joe, you would switch over to westerns. Do you guys like westerns? I've never been in a western.
I did. I was on Sarah with Brenda Vaccaro for 18 weeks.
Yeah, no, I have the script.
I was on a horse for 18
Yeah,
weeks.
no,
That's all I ever did. I sat on a fucking horse. And I never had a line or anything. I just sat on a horse. My
sounds
ass was
fun.
killing me. No,
Yeah,
it
no
wasn't.
fun. Actually, I don't watch that many westerns, even though it seems like everybody's trying to revive that because a lot of people are doing westerns right now.
Yeah, and that would be a bigger one. That'd be a couple million. So that's why I'm waiting a few years.
Hey, Joe, right? That I'm a vampire in a western. I could be a vampire on a horse.
I like vampire
I'm dying
movies.
to be a vampire. Look at me.
I know. I wish I got you an appetite for sin.
I would like to do like a vampire movie, like The Covenant with the witches, like all the guys were the witches, but like do a vampire like The Covenant, kind of like the Lost Boys, but like updated. Look at him, God, you look terrible.
Audition for us.
Dave Bailey, I would drink your blood, but I don't know who you've had sex with. You could have gonorrhea, so I'm not going to drink your blood. Well, you've been around.
You never know. So Johnny, do you have another movie coming out or no? Or I know you're involved with these guys in a lot of things, so I'm trying to like pitch all the different things that we got going. Because when we saw Clown Motel 2, you guys, there was trailers for a bunch of other movies that Joe's involved with, and Dave's probably involved with a bunch of those too. And Johnny's in some of those. So what do you got coming, Johnny? Anything you got coming out?
I have one of Joe Lujan's movies, Decay's Paradox.
Okay.
And then that's supposed to be coming out. I already filmed that. He said they're like 85 to 90% done, so that should be out soon.
I actually like Joe Lujan a lot. He's nice.
Oh yeah, he's a great guy. He's really fun to work with. His sets are pretty cool.
Well,
And
now
then,
I've got to say something. I'm sorry.
You know him.
I know everybody. Now I've got to say something nice about my guy. Jimmy Starr is going to go into production soon of a movie starring Sadie Katz, and it's a damn good movie. I don't think we're allowed to tell what it's about, but I know it's not a horror movie. It's just a good movie, fun
It isn't
movie.
Red River?
Well, it's not that kind of
No,
horror
Red
movie.
River's different.
No,
No.
Red River. I'm in. That's what I'm. With
I'm
my-
producing Red River. He's in it.
Yeah, I'm with that fabulous gal who I've fallen
Ballard.
so crazy about her. That Ming Ballard broad is gorgeous, sexy.
We're
and
doing it with
wonderful.
Jack O'Halloran too from Superman.
You know,
Oh,
Joe.
nice.
You know, Joe. If you want to meet a nice girl, or Dave, or Joe, or Johnny, Ming.
Johnny's already taken.
No, Ming is really a
Taken.
sweetheart. Ming is a sweetheart. She is the nicest, most homespun girl in the world. Dave, I'd like to see you with a girl like that, not like the other. And Joe, I think, Joe's
Dave's shitting bricks right
no, Joe.
I'm just watching Joe's reaction to it all.
I
It's
tell
hilarious.
it-
He
I
almost
tell
choked
it-
on his water.
I tell it like it is. I never pull punches. That's why people like me. I'm honest. And Joe, I would fix you up with Ming, but you're a heartbreaker. Because you go out with all the girls and you get bored with them and you throw them aside. So fuck you, you're not going to get Ming. But Dave, I think you should really go to dinner with Ming one night. She is really the kindest, sweetest, nicest homespun girl. And a genius. She writes beautifully.
She has
and-
a vampire movie called Vampire on
I know.
Amazon Prime right
and
now.
when we went to her birthday party, we saw a film that she did, and she was brilliant. She's really a dame that's sort of like under the dust, and we have to dust her off and bring her forward. And Joe, if I were you in one of your films, I would definitely meet with Ming and see if you want to cast her. She's a damn good actress.
Yeah, I met her at Halloween Hotness too, and I met her
Yes.
before too. So
I love her.
Actually, I invited them to the first Clown Motel 2 premiere.
I
the
love
first one.
I love Ming. I really do love her. She's become one of my other children. You know.
Diane's laughing in the chat room.
Why is she laughing? No, I have so many little daughters. You know, Sadie Katz, Sherry Davis, and Ming. They're all my little kids. They could be my grandchildren. Just like Joseph is like my son and David my son. Johnny Perotti's a pervert. I don't want him to be my son. He's even too dirty for me. What he does in that movie Clown 1, you gotta see,
Clown
kids.
Motel 1.
You gotta see what you gotta get the movie just to see what Johnny. He's really wild. Joe, who put him up to that? You or how was it in the script?
Yeah, no, it was me, and it was based on some real facts, I guess. Someone actually saw a ghost fucking a ham or something in one of the stories.
No, don't give it away. Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
That's okay.
Everyone out there, go to
Now
Walmart.
you know what to look at and see, though.
No, go to Walmart or Kmart or whatever the fuck Mart and buy the film.
Best
What is
Buy
it?
and buy.
Like $19 the film is? Whatever. How much
Yeah,
is the movie?
It's
Like
free on Tubi TV and Amazon right now. You could also buy it on Amazon for like $9.99.
I'm telling you,
Amazon, you
get
guys.
the movie just to see Hammy.
Go to
and,
Tubi.
and of course, the movie is good.
Go to
I
Tubi,
actually
you guys.
tamed that scene down. That scene was worse in Joe's mind. I actually tamed it down.
Why would you tame it down?
Because
it stole the
it was
movie.
too much.
No,
because
it
he
stole
wanted
the
me
movie.
naked.
So
no. That would
I
have been.
tamed it down as well. I was like, okay, well, I read the script. I was inside the mind of Joe. I'm inside the mind of Joe Kelly, and I'm like, okay. So the way I edited it, I actually went like 2 or 3 notches up, and Johnny and Joe were like, dude, you gotta take like there was like 30 extra seconds in my original.
Just like a
cut.
minute of him, doing that.
That's so
Yes,
funny.
I felt like I was there for 10 minutes.
I love Johnny, but that would not have been a pretty sight.
Rachel,
No.
Rachel in the chat room says now she understands the turkey joke from earlier.
Right. No,
Which is hilarious. Actually, though, people become famous from that because remember, if you guys saw Borat, the guy from Borat who we know, we see at all the events.
He is so
Ken
wild.
Division. We have a blast with him. We see him at every event.
He is out of his fucking mind. He is funny in person. He's weird and outrageous. I love him. Whenever I'm at parties, he always finds me and he tortures me for 10 minutes and I torture him back. We have a wonderful torture relationship.
I love it. So
He's a good guy.
Let's do a thing. Okay, so think about this, you guys, because I don't think we've ever asked you guys, and you guys are.
Wait a minute. You know what? We never mentioned Sherry Nelson, that gorgeous creature that's in Canada. I want her to come to America so bad.
She's coming soon. She's going to be in Las Vegas.
Wait, but I don't understand why people could just walk in the border from all over the world through Mexico, and she's a beautiful, working girl with money, and they won't let her in our country.
That's why.
I think Biden has to really change his priorities. Let everybody in Biden, not just some. Okay, if you want diversity, let the whole world come into America without passports.
So anyway, Sherry's going to be coming, and then we're going to be trying to get her in some films, you guys.
She's so beautiful
gorgeous.
and a sweetheart of a girl.
Yeah, she's
really
nice.
Oh, but we got to keep Joe away from her.
We met her at the Oscar party a couple of years ago.
Yeah, but you're not allowed to go near her. I'll break your legs.
Okay.
You can go near
No,
her.
You know what? Let me tell you. I know Sherry. She's one not to play with. I think she could twist your balls around and stuff them up your ass if you get wise with her. Oh, I would like you to go out with Sherry. She could teach you a few lessons. Oh,
Don't
yes,
threaten me
yes,
with
yes.
a good time.
Oh, Sherry!
Don't threaten him with a good time.
No, Sherry will put you in place and
We
make
love
you.
Sherry.
Oh yeah, she's nobody's fool. She's a very smart woman.
We love her. She's fabulous. So let's go back. So
You gotta say Sherry Nelson.
Bucket list. Yes, bucket list. Bucket list. Who's a male and female actor you guys would like to work with in a film? Start with you, Johnny Perotti.
Oh,
Perotti.
Perotti. That's a good question. I don't know.
All right, we'll come back to you, Joe Kelly.
Yeah, come back to me.
I don't know. I always like Tom Cruise. He's crazy. I don't know why. That's all I could think of on top of my head right now. For a male
What about
actor,
for a female actor?
for a
Actress?
female, maybe Danielle Harris.
Who?
Danielle Harris is. She's
I
very
thought he meant the
nice.
vice
Or
president.
I was gonna say
Jennifer Aniston. I like too.
Nah,
I don't know. I
she's-
like Danielle Harris better.
Jennifer Aniston's old and she's not really pretty. You don't want him to be with Angelina Jolie.
No, that's just because that's your favorite.
No, she's everybody's favorite. Angelina Jolie is the most beautiful woman in the world.
Dave's turn.
I would probably say, honestly, since I was a kid, Danielle Harris, just because I grew up watching her in those movies. And I was only about 2 years older than her at that time. So I was like, oh, a little kid can actually fight.
Who is he talking about?
Danielle
Jimmy?
Harris.
Who is she?
She's probably the biggest horror movie girl actress that there is, the biggest icon.
Do we know her?
I do, but you don't.
Oh,
but
pity.
she's also though been in a whole. She was in like Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. And
Yeah, she was in Free Willy. She
Free
was
Willy,
in, Last
Daylight.
Night Out. Yeah, she's
Daylight
done a lot of
with who was in Daylight? I forgot. Sylvester Stallone, I think, or somebody's
It's
in there.
actually Jonathan Price, who's our composer for Clown Motel. I met him at Shriekfest, and our conversation started with him saying that his first job was on Urban Legend, and his mentor basically let him do his first scene was Danielle Harris's death scene for that movie. And I was like,
Oh, that's
God,
awesome.
And that's the other thing I wanted to bring out about Clown Motel. Their score is original, and it's a good score.
Yeah, I actually noticed it for the first time
I
when we
liked
played
it.
the
Oh
trailer
no,
just now. It was
the
really
music.
good.
The music is very powerful. It impacts you, and it makes the characters rounder. The music is fab. Who did the music on your movie?
It was Jonathan.
Do I
Price
remember
did,
2 minutes ago? I mean,
I don't know if
didn't-
you guys remember a couple weeks ago. He's actually in the hospital right now. He has a brain tumor.
Oh,
we started
no.
looking for him, but hopefully he'll get better.
Oh, we wish
later
him
now.
well.
Yeah, he's a good
Oh,
guy.
wow.
Yeah,
The
he
music is
did.
excellent. Do you have a soundtrack on that for sale?
So some of the no, we don't have that, but we could probably look into it.
He's getting the audio.
Clown Motel 2 and actually the Stitcher that he finished. It's just such a hauntingly beautiful score. I
Well,
told
why don't
him-
you put an album out?
You guys, it's so easy to put out a
Yeah,
soundtrack.
what
It's
are you, crazy?
I can do it. I can tell you how to do it in 2 seconds. It's easy as hell, as long as you have the rights to the music.
Yeah, no, well, I think the way that we did the rights, we basically got to use them for the movie, but then he kept them, which
Oh.
was fine because, like, we're allowed to use them for the rest of the franchise, for the rest of the, if we did
Well,
20
let
movies.
Jimmy produce it. I need the money to buy a Tesla.
Let's wait. So, Dave, who's the male actor? Dave, who's the male actor?
I would say Donald Pleasance, but he's no longer alive, so really, I don't know about acting with because it'd be too intimidating, but Tristan Rogers, which I know you guys know, I've been watching him since the 80s, like when I was a little kid, as Robert Scorpio. So
I
that's
used to
always
always
been,
watch him
he's been
too,
one of
yeah.
my favorite.
Yeah, he's a fun one. All
You're
right.
talking about my buddy Tristan.
Yes.
Yeah. I've been
He comes
watching
to
him
our
since
house.
I was a little kid. Actually, like some of the adventures that he went on that show are the reason I started making movies, really, to be honest.
I love that. Johnny, go back to you.
Wait. Tristan in person is the opposite of his character. Tristan is probably, he smiles all the time, and he's very, very social, and he's very, nothing like his character.
He's very cool.
And his wife, we love and adore, Teresa. I love her to pieces. Teresa Rogers, Parkerson
Rogers.
Yeah, she's a gorgeous girl and a sweetheart.
So, Johnny, go. Male and female, Johnny.
Well, I don't know. I don't kind of look at people like in that way. Like I don't get excited about famousness.
Come on, when
but
you,
working with
when you jerk off, who do you fantasize about?
That's a different
shit,
question.
well, I'm not gonna answer that. I'm still answering the other one because I'm
What
gonna
are you?
say
What are you
I
religious
enjoy-
now? You're gonna go Christian on me?
Well, no, I was gonna say I enjoyed working with Mindy Robinson, but I didn't want to say it after you say I just. I'm not trying to have Randy beat the shit out of me.
I actually like Mindy Robinson a lot. She's very cool.
Yeah. And then Guy, I'd like to do like a mob movie with like a Joe Pesci or Ray Liotta, something like that.
With me, you want to do a mob movie?
You
with
too,
me?
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I love that.
I'm the
see
ultimate gangster.
I think that shit's so much fun.
He says that he's the ultimate gangster while he's painted up like that with his hair.
No, but it's called acting. This is what I like. I don't want to always be a minister or a gangster or a school some shit.
Basically, he's just a cop he basically plays a cop,
I played
minister.
All my career, when I was on Charlie's Angels, I played a detective. When I was on McMillan and Wife, I think I forgot what the fuck I played, a sailor or some shit. I've never played an ugly, what I am now. And I would love to play this a gruesome, horrible person. Sadie's movie that she's doing with Jimmy now, there's one role for an old man in it. And I said, Sadie, why didn't you think of me? And she said the same thing. Ron, you're too pretty. This guy has got to be ugly and disgusting. So I feel sorry for that actor, whoever he is, because, people are going to know him as being ugly and disgusting. So sometimes being nice looking is not good in movies,
That's okay. It all works out. So you guys give your social medias to everybody real quick. We have like a minute and a half. Start with you, Johnny Perotti.
It's Instagram's Johnny_Perotti_official. And then Facebook's just my name whenever I'm allowed on there.
It'll be for a blink of an eye.
All right.
Facebook, yeah.
Joseph Kelly, go.
I actually got rid of all my social media except Facebook. So Facebook and then just all our movie pages you could look on. Clown Motel, Compatible, Appetite for Sin. Yep.
There you go. And it's Joseph Kelly on Facebook, right?
What we didn't talk about
Yep,
Appetite for Sin. Could we talk about Appetite for Sin for a quick minute?
No, we only have we don't have any time left.
Let us know about. Nobody knows what it means. Appetite for Sin. Quickly, Joe.
Okay. Appetite for Sin. Yeah, just a vampire film with Matthew, and that'll be out next year. It's spring, and yeah. That's pretty much it. Just a lot of
Dave,
vampire
go, because we're out of time. Dave, go. Tell us.
Instagram is golden_ager_from_Clown Motel, something like that. And then Facebook is just Dave Bailey or Clown Motel's Golden Ager.
All right, everybody. So we want you guys to check out Hocus Pocus from our first guest. Check out Clown Motel 1. Soon you'll be able to see Clown Motel 2. We want to thank you guys for coming on the show.
And make it a wonderful Halloween night. Get Clown Motel 1
safe,
and Hocus Pocus. You'll have a blast of a Halloween night.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
All
right,
stay away from those girls that don't normally give you a chance.
Yes.
Get
Sacrifice
Blind.
season.
Wait, here's what you do. You get the movie Blind, Clown Motel, and you will have a scariest night in the world.
Good night, everybody. We gotta go. We gotta go. Bye, you guys. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween. Chat room. Thank you, guys. See you later.
Can turn out to be so wrong. Yeah, we in the mix. Yeah, we in the mix. It's another episode. Here we go. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Interviewing the hottest, newest, and truest of today's celebrities. Make sure to subscribe so you can get notified weekly. Jimmy Star, he's the king of cool. Ron Russell, he's a gorgeous dude. Chat room is live and you would be a fool not to vibe with us at the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. Come watch it live on W4CY Radio. Miss some past episodes, download on iTunes. The Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell. It's the Jimmy Star Show with Ron Russell.